Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Tuesday the 6th, Tuesday the 15th of October 2024. And as you know, I've been leaving you messages daily since the 10th of October 2023. So that's now a period of in excess of a year following the unlawful kidnapping and abduction and false incarceration of my brother since the 8th of August 2023. And now it's been 435 days that you've basically been breaking the law, your own laws, by detaining my brother under false allegations so you could kidnap him to save money. This has always been, Mr. Kenna and Bradford Council, between you and me, it's always been a financial dispute because of you've been collecting money from the government and the public that you serve under the guise of providing care and support for the weak and vulnerable disabled people in society, amongst other things. And then you've not been ring fencing it and spending it on vanity projects to plug holes in your deficits. And as a consequence, me and my family have suffered because of your delinquency to your duty of care. And now, when I'm bringing these things up, you are making the matter far worse by looking to incarcerate my brother and torture him to death, as you have been doing, as you know that you've done to other family members of mine, and no doubt to the public generally, the public that you serve. I'm leaving you daily messages every single day for a period of a year now. This is psychological torture and abuse of power and degrading and humiliating treatment by you, the organ of the state. This is clearly a violation of both of the human rights of, for me, my brother, my mother, my father, and my sister, all being disregarded. So you have laws that you are duty bound to, and then you tell the world, yes, we are following these laws, when that is a rhetoric that you keep on feeding people. You keep on telling people, you must trust us, we are the government, we are funded and we have money and we are acting in the best interest and we are public servants and we would never ever do these things. You must just trust us. But the reality is that you are doing something completely villainous and evil. Don't really care. You're not doing your jobs properly. You're not acting in the best interest of the people that you serve. You're acting in your own corporate interest of your corporate greed and plundering and profiteering and making money for yourself. This is the reality of the situation. You are acting in your own selfish best interest and then fobbing the people off that you're doing everything lawful and just. Nobody believes your lies. Fool us once, shame on us. Fool us once, shame on us, but fool us twice, shame on. Oh, I can't remember. Fool us once, shame on you. Fool us twice, shame on us, because we should know better, and we are wising up and awakening to what's happening here. You are lying, cheating scoundrels that have kidnapped my brother and are now presently torturing him in clear violation of your own laws, statutory laws of dignity and respect. And it's all just rhetoric. You just keep on feeding people the lies and the rhetorics. Oh, Mr. Hussein, we are here to help. Oh, Mr. Hussein, we are just innocently doing our jobs. We are not acting with malevolence or malicious intent, when the reality is quite contradictory. You are lying, cheating, you are torturing us, you are murdering us, and then you're expecting to sell the idea and notion that you're a city of culture 2025. What culture is that? Plundering and profiteering and pirateering and murder and mayhem. You're right. That's the culture that you are fully promoting of the city of culture. You are living through don't tell me that it's a multicultural society when you bring brown people into the country or immigrants into the country to exploit them, and then sell the idea to the indigenous population that you're looking after them better than you would look after the indigenous population. This is the reality of the situation, is that you, as a local authority and as an organ of government are malevolent and maligned and malicious and contrived and through your machinations and conspiratorial angles, and then you blame me as a madman. No, you know what is? Nobody listening to my voice can ever say I am a madman. It is you that have gone insane. And when if I have no responsibility, I have only responsibility for the people in my care, and nobody died in my care that I was responsible for. They're all dying because of your involvement, your toxic relationship, and your need to financially make a gain and profiteer at the expense of our human suffering through your lies and deceptions and your abuses of power because of your control and dominance. This saga between us has been going on for several decades now. It's not even several years, it's been several decades that you, the local authority, Bradford Council, have been targeting and victimizing me and my family because of your desperate need to do two things. On the one hand, keep the public persona that you are acting in the best interest of the people that you have a duty of care to, namely the weak and vulnerable members of society, so you can justify the gravy train of the money that's coming in. But then also, you know the fact that you can't do this job, and so therefore you look to tell lies. It is you're lying, cheating scoundrels that are lying and cheating the public, and then blaming me for it as saying, oh, I'm because of what is it? Because I'm Pakistani. I was born here, bloody you idiots. I was born and raised here. I was schooled here. I went through your propaganda schooling, and I've gone through all of it. I've got a university education, so you can't tell me that I'm just another madman. And quite clearly, I can still hold my own after all the villainous, evil actions that you've subjected me to. I just wanted to speak to my brother to know that he's okay, but you now own him as your private property. How can you do this? How can you take a person from their home, kidnap him, and make him your private property so you can extort money out of him and financially plunder and profiteer for your own benefit? This is completely ridiculous, and yet you are getting away with this because everybody else is frightened to speak up about this. You are lying, cheating scoundrels in positions of authority and power that are committing acts of villainy and tyranny against my vulnerable brother. You won't let me see him. Which law allows you not to let me see my brother? There is no laws. That's the only thing I've asked you. And so if you're acting outside the remits of the laws, the very laws that brought you, the local authority, into existence, the very laws that you are bound by, if you are disregarding them and we're now in no man's land, then I'm also equally within my rights not to break the law, because there'll be consequences to me, but I'm equally within my rights to charge you whatever I want to charge you. And as you know, I charge £1 million a week for the care that I provide, and now we've taken it to another level where I charge you £1 million a day for your abuses of position, power and authority and control and dominance over me. This is completely unacceptable, and I'm urging you to engage with me so I can look to have a full and frank conversation and discussion with you, so we can look to resolve this before my brother ends up murdered.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue recording your message, press 3. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Okay, Mr. Kenna, time once again is getting the better of me, so I'm looking to wrap this up. I want to speak to my brother on the telephone. I want to be reassured that he's okay. You have instructed the care home not to let me speak to him as a form of malicious, vindictive attempts at psychologically torturing me. There is consequences to this. It's charged at a rate of £1 million a day now. So if when you do decide to end his life as you have ended my mother's life prematurely and murder him off, then there'll be £1 billion cost associated with you. And you can't tell me that you got no money. It's not the case that you're a corporation, like a business corporation that can go bankrupt. You, the local authority, have got enough money. You've got enough money because you've got a connection to the government, and the government's giving money to foreigners. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, Mr. Kenna. The bottom line is that I want to speak to my brother.
Time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message sent. Goodbye.
So every day a message is being sent, and every day a message is being ignored, and every day a cost liability is being accumulated by the local authority, Bradford Council, for torturing, putting us through such torture, through villainous, evil actions, and looking to target and victimize me and my family. So what else am I supposed to do? They're not bound by law. They're not bound by anything. They act with impunity as the organs of the state, and they want me to break the law so they can put me into prison, because that's all they can do. They can blame me for everything, throw me under the bus. But the bottom line and the reality remains is that they are the ones that have a duty of care that they're failing in. We'll see what happens.